Hello and welcome to my channel. This is the part 2 of my stress acne treatment journey, and the part 2 is all about how I got rid of acne spots. Now that your acne is all treated, it's all healed, what you have is a bunch of nasty looking acne spots all over your face. At least that's the way it was for me. Remember, I had acne spot here, I had acne spot here, other than the 50-60 acne spots that I had on both sides of my face. So it was pretty bad. I didn't even know how I was going to start fading them away. Certainly I learned the correct way of making them fade away. So this is plum green tea serum, and this is my second bottle. Spots, if you have seen my first video, which is on acne, prevention and cure, the good skin time that I was talking before, the bad skin time, was all thanks to this serum and this green tea cream as well. This is basically a gel based cream, and you apply this at night, and this is something I apply in the morning time after my cleansing, and these two are pretty effective. And if you don't have those many acne spots to get rid of, you cleanse and clarify your skin, is that please start a skin regimen. You, if you're in your 20s, 25, maybe you won't take it seriously, but by the time you reach 30, you will realize the importance of it. And I'm in my 30s and I am now realizing the importance of it. The first thing I did was that I went in for a glycolic acid based foaming cleanser. This has got salicylic acid as well as glycolic acid. It's called Tone and Glow, and I got this from a medical shop. And I do feel that this makes my skin very clean and very clear. And this is one of the face washes that I use. Other than this, the one I use is by Wow. It is an apple cider vinegar based face wash. It comes along with a brush, and again that has a foaming consistency. So when you press the pump, the brush gives out this foam which you work on your skin for about a minute or so, and then you wash it off and you get extremely cleansed skin. And unfortunately I'm out of that. I have finished 3 bottles of that, and not one of them is lying around for me to show you, but I will definitely put a picture of it. And if you have oily skin issues, with acne prone skin, acne issues, that is the wash for you. So please go and get it. The brush that it comes with is absolutely amazing. If you're wearing makeup and you want to wash your face nicely, like after removing the oil component of from your face, when you go in for your final face wash, you use this face wash along with its brush and work it into your skin really nicely, so that the brush is able to pick out all the dirt, all the grime from your skin, and then you wash it off nicely and you get a very cleansed, very fresh feel. I was using this Bija Trouble Skin Toner by Innisfree. It was okay. It was not great or anything, like it was not preventing the pimples from popping, but then it was not aggravating my situation either. But I discontinued it only to start using this toner by Pixi. Now this toner is called Pixi Skin Treats Vitamin C Tonic, and it's got vitamin C and ferulic acid. It's a brightening toner. This toner has the most amazing smell. It's like a freshly squeezed lemon with a little bit of spice. This toner I highly recommend for someone with an oily skin. I was never a toner person, but I think this toner actually reduces your dark spots and your skin issues. Then I use my serum, and this is my vitamin C 20% serum, and it's called Ever C20. It's manufactured by Salvia Cosmetics, Pharmaceuticals. Cosmeticals. I don't know. It's a very strange sounding. Link of all these products in the description box below. But this vitamin C is absolutely amazing. Also, I'm the kind of person to whom things don't suit very easily, so it always takes me time to find the right product. Even vitamin C's have caused me pimples, and this is the only vitamin C till date, not only, I think, other than Dot and Keys vitamin C, this is the other one which has not caused me any breakouts. All the other vitamin C's that I've tried in between have given me some issue or the other. So it's always a good idea to do a little bit of market research before you pick out your vitamin C. And if you buy it from a drugstore, if you buy it from a medical store, it's better, because the chances of you getting pure vitamin C are better at a drugstore than at a cosmetic shop. Having said that, Clinique's vitamin C is also quite good. They have the 7-day vitamin C treatment, and my husband had taken that, and that proved to be extremely effective on his skin, because that is like freshly squeezed vitamin C, the standard dose of 7 days, and after 7 days the quantity is over, so you have to religiously do it for 7 days, and after 7 days the new skin that forms on your face is absolutely spectacular. I have not used it, so I won't vouch for it, but I've seen people use it, so I know that it's good. And then this is really good. It smells like vinegar, but this is really good. Eversea 20, especially for people with oily skin who are very sensitive to breakouts, this is the serum for you. For moisturizing, I use this Vaso Shiseido Quick Matte Moisturizer. This is oil free, this is gel based, and it's a very mild and a very light moisturizer. It's got a very runny consistency. I'll just show it to you. So as you can see, it's literally running down my hand. So this is totally gel like, and it has no stickiness, no griminess. It's a little perfumed though. I think it smells like not Chanel, which is that, Femme. It smells like Femme. It's got a bit of perfume, which I don't appreciate, but then it's not causing any issue, so it's okay, and it moisturizes quite well. And so far this is the only damn moisturizer which has not caused me any breakout or any acne till date. Last but not the least comes my sunscreen. Every single time that you wear your vitamin C serum, it is essential that you apply a sunscreen on your face, more so if you're stepping out. It is absolutely imperative that you put a sunscreen on your face. And again, this O3 plus mattifying gel sunscreen, which comes with SPF 50, is a really great product. This is very good for oily skin, and this is very effective, and I am totally satisfied by the quality of O3 plus products. If you want to fade your skin scars, if you want to fade your acne scars, you have to wear sunscreen. If you're using vitamin C, if you're using retinol, if you're using azelaic acid, if you're using glycolic acid, whatever acid you're using, please make sure that in the morning time, in the afternoon time, or till such time that the sun is out, you are wearing sunscreen. Otherwise, it can either damage your skin or it can render the product useless. So in both cases, it's a lose-lose situation. So why take a chance? Why not invest in a good mattifying sunscreen lotion? And this is specifically for oily skin people. Please invest in a mattifying sunscreen, and preferably it should have titanium dioxide. So this is what I do in the day. Now at night, after I cleanse my face, I do one of the two things. I either apply this Aciderm 20% cream. Now this Aciderm 20% cream is absolutely super effective on acne as well as acne marks. And if you have an acne, it will be gone in 2 days. If you have acne spots, they will definitely get faded. You might feel a little bit of burning sensation, which is normal, and just apply it in the night time. Don't apply it in the morning time. Don't overdo things. Whatever skin regimen you're following, just stick to that. If the packaging reads 5 minutes, do it for 5 minutes. Don't do it for 10 minutes. It's not going to be more efficient or effective. It'll be only damaging. So wear this at night, and in next day morning, please remember to apply a sunscreen. Stress upon this enough. So on the nights that I use this, I just go in with my Pixi toner. On the nights that I don't use this, I use my Pixi Skin Treats Overnight Glow Serum, and this has got glycolic acid again, so it gently exfoliates to reveal a healthier and a more even skin tone. It is to be used PM, that is in the evening, and 2 to 3 drops are enough to cover the entire face. And this also is a super effective product by Pixi. I am a fan of Pixi. It's a little sticky, as you can see. See how viscous and how thick that is, and it's more like a liquid gel sort of a consistency. So as you apply it on the face, you will feel it to be a little sticky on your skin. It might also sting a little bit, but the result in the morning is just amazing. So this is a really damn good product if you want to clear your skin. Now, in addition to this, I would recommend a little bit of skin peeling. Skin peeling is the key to attaining skin clarifying as fast as possible. Having said that, skin peeling should not be done more than twice a week. Please remember, never do skin peeling more than twice a week. Now, I'd like to put a disclaimer also, because these products have worked out very well for me. I really hope that they do work out for you, but everybody's skin is different, so it may or may not work for you, but these have definitely worked for me. So in the department of peeling, I would suggest this Innisfree Green Barley Gommage Peeling Mask, and this is also a vinegar based product. So what you do is that you apply this on your face, and this is a grainy paste like consistency. You apply it all over your face and you leave it for 3 minutes, and then you wash it off with hot water, and not hot water, lukewarm water, something which your skin can bear, and your skin is cleansed, the dead skin is off. Now after you've done this, do remember to apply your cleansing, toning, moisturizing. You do remember to do that. So definitely apply a serum and a moisturizer whenever you are using this. And serum specifically I'm saying because serum is the thing which is going to fade away your acne marks, and this is the product which removes that layer of skin so that the product penetration is better. Also, the entire process of slewing the skin tends to make the acne spots a little more faded. So this is a good product if you want to work on your skin so that it becomes clear and clean. Other than this is the product I would recommend. This is Revolution Skincare 30% AHA plus BHA peeling solution. This again smells like vinegar, and this is a red liquid. And what you do is that you apply this all over your face at night. This has to be applied at night, and you are not supposed to do the peeling sessions, I think, more than 2 in a week. You can only do 2 peels in a week, no more than that. So what you do is that you put it on your skin and leave it on for 10 minutes. You should not leave it longer on your skin than 10 minutes, and again you wash it off with lukewarm water, and then the next day, like a Sharif Bacha, you put sunscreen. And please don't combine this particular exfoliant with any retinoid or retinol or BHAs. Don't combine it with any. The night that you put this, you do this peeling, you wash your face off. After that, just apply your moisturizer. Don't apply anything else and just go to bed. Don't apply your retinol, don't apply your retinoid, don't apply AHA, BHA, anything of that sort. So this is to be used with caution. And last but not the least, the product that can really change the game for you are sheet masks. Okay, this is the anti-blemish and pore care skin mask by Lab Collection Tear Packer by Nykaa. This has got azelaic acid, so again very good for pore cleansing. Then there are charcoal masks. Charcoal masks are also very good in case you want to cleanse your face. You've got a lot of oil and dirt and grime sticking to it. If you have oily skin, you want that cleanse feeling, then the charcoal mask is the mask for you. This mask is also very good at improving the skin. This mask is by O3 Plus and it is a brightening mask. So all these masks which are there by O3 Plus and Innisfree and Dear Packer and Tony Moly, especially the vitamin C masks or the tomato extract masks or the potato extract masks, these give very quick results, that I have to say. But if you want the results to last, then include them as your skin treatment. Find a time in the day to wear this masks. But I have benefited hugely from these face sheet masks, and you also must invest in them. I'm going to put a few pictures of the ones that have benefited me. This is COVID time. All my my favorite masks are over except for this one. But then there is a BHA mask by Innisfree, which is extremely good for oily skin, which slows off dead skin again. There is vitamin C mask by Innisfree again. They are also super amazing and very good at fading away acne scars and spots. But please remember that don't mix too many chemicals in one day, and especially if at night you are going to do a peeling, then please give the sheet mask a rest. Don't do sheet mask the day before and don't do your sheet mask the day after that. Let your skin recover a little bit and then go ahead with it. So this is all I want to say. If you want to improve your skin's appearance, as in you want to fade away acne marks and you want to retexturize your skin, you have to follow a skin regimen. Cleansing, toning, moisturizing and treatment has to be there. Other than that, you have to do some kind of peeling of your skin, but always remember to not put any acids for at least a day on your face whenever you do these peels. Wear a sunscreen each time you step out in the sun, and vitamin C is the key to fading those acne marks. All the products that I've told you about, I have used them. I have not just gotten up and made this video just because I wanted to make a video. I have used them, and these are very effective and they have to be used in a particular way. So always read the instructions before using these products. Don't just go blindly by what YouTubers are telling you or what you are just passively hearing about these products. Please read the literature that's written on the packaging and then follow the instructions accordingly. If you like this video, like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you next time.